All right. Going live. Let's see if we can get this going now. Okay. We're going to do the Greyhound burner single entry. It's about halfway full, so we're going to do 20 seconds. Burn through it. Let's see what the lobby goes. 8 people. Okay. Time to crack a non-alcoholic Topo Chico. And we wait for a few. Grinch smile. Very good. I'm talking about Jordan Addison potentially getting suspended. Well, Rishi Rice apparently is never ever going to get suspended for his thing. So, waiting for 8 right now. Man, I thought this would fill up a little faster, honestly. Not like a best ball where we're getting one. It's only $10 more. It's a single entry. Yeah. I wonder if 30 seconds is longer, quicker filling up, or not quicker filling up, because we are not having very much success here right now. Let's go see where 30 seconds is at. No, I'm not going to be able to 30-second entry at this one without backing out. Shit. Oops. Okay. We'll wait. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave the draft. We'll refresh it first and just make sure. Still waiting for 8 people. Okay. We're going to leave the draft. We're going to go see if we can get the 30-second one. Is any better? Six people. Okay. Maybe we'll wait on this one then. I'm trying to move my Streamlabs over. 6 people still. Yeah. I don't know that it's going to be any better either way at all. So, oh well. Ooh, trying to move that. I think I angled my mic slightly wrong, and I got to fix that, but I'll fix it later. Maybe I should have started this when when I had more people in the lobby. I thought we'd be able to get some more here. Lame. Very, very, very lame. I don't even think I have anything on the clock right now either. Could have gone through some picks at least at minimum. Let's see what I have active. Oh, I have 1 active. All right, let's go do that for a second. Better than nothing. It's okay. So while we're waiting for that one, we'll that one's now down to 7, by the way, instead of 6. So we lost a person. Jonty, Brees Hall, Amon Ra, Travis Hunter, Jordan Addison, DUI Jordan Addison, and Juwan Jennings. All right, so obviously I don't have a quarterback yet. I'm still early for that. I don't really love pushing that. I don't love pushing double San Francisco either with Ayuk or and Jennings there. So I could push quarterback another round here. We'll be at like 106, 111. And at quarterback, I got Purdy, I got Goff. I mean, Fields I'd be fine with going there too and stacking. I'm not really wild about going, like I have to go there. I got JJ later on too if I want to. With 2 Minnesotas, actually, I'll throw him in the queue right now. Yeah, so we had Pacheco here too. I think looking at the board, we got Hawkinson to grab the tight end, which was nice. The Kelsey Mahomes stack was there too. That's pretty nice. And I'm not touching Ayuk at that price. I just don't trust it at all. Ibuka's pretty interesting to me here too. It's going to be a while before I grab another wide receiver. And I feel pretty good with these two running backs, honestly. I don't need to grab a ton more. If I could get someone else, it'd be good. But I like, especially now that I know Addison, I'm a little worried about that Addison. I think I'm going to go Buka here. And then, because there's still other running backs I like a little later, a few rounds later, like Mason, obviously, too, is a good one there to throw in the queue. So, plenty of time. At quarterback, though, for sure. So we'll see what comes back to us. It's gonna be pick 106. So, Cam Scatterbo is on there. Jalen Warren's on there. Yeah, those guys are all in the range. We're comfortable and feel a little better about the wide receiver depth there. Okay, we're still sitting at 7 more on the Greyhound. Man. Alright, we're going to leave this one and go see if we can chase down the 8 again. Let's see if maybe we're going to get lucky and someone join the 8. Or the 22nd pick. 8. I don't know why I'm saying 8. Now it's 9. No! It's even worse. This is really funny. Just keep on drawing and withdrawing. Now we're at 6 again. Okay, maybe that's me and the other guy coming back here while he was sitting at 8. That's funny. We just need all those 3 people that are in the 22nd to come over to the 32nd, and then we'll be good to go. I am not confident that this is gonna fail. At all. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Nah, I'll have to figure that out later. Still at 6. Okay. Maybe not going to stream a Greyhound. Maybe we're going to have to back out. And maybe we're going to have to go do something else. Like just take a Best Ball Mania. I'm not feeling very, very good about this one right now. It's about halfway filled. I didn't want to hit it. Maybe I'm just too late at night for it to get a hit right now. I do not want to sit around for 25 minutes waiting for this thing to fill, but I would have liked to record or at least stream this build. Okay. I'm trying to watch it on my phone, too. I wouldn't even know how to do the puppy, but Superflex. That's funny. Oh, we're at 7 and 12 filled. Okay, that's giving me some hope. And maybe not a reason to jump into Best Ball Mania there. But this stream's going to be boring for a little bit here. I'm wondering if I should flip it off and then flip it back on when we get to the stream. Doesn't really matter, I guess, but waiting for 5 people. We can run through and queue some guys up, at least at minimum, and see if that helps. All right. 2 spots away is going to be coming around 15. So we got Drake May, Gino, and Tua here. Quarterback we're completely set on. Tight end we're set on. We got Brock Bowers and Hunter Henry. So we're really just trying to fill out our stacks. Super light running back room, and I shouldn't have taken Tuden because he was a buy overlap for what is obviously going to be a light running back build here. Because our wide receivers are Tariq, Ridley, Godwin, Diggs, Kupp, Kyle Williams. So Douglas makes sense stacking on top there. Let's go look at this. Giddens obviously interests me too. No buy overlap, which is good. Actually, all of these running backs, I'm pretty interested in here too. I don't have any connection to some of these other guys. Like, Ollie Gordon's not a bad one actually to grab too. We're at 8 to 12 filled, by the way, on the other one, so it looks like we hopefully should be getting there soon. Let's go look at, since we don't make a pick, we can at least look at wide receiver and see what we have. I think running back's a little bit more important to grab than like a Demario Douglas type. Only because we only have 3 of them right now, and one's in a bye, so I'm looking at, I don't know. Wide receivers do start to get pretty dicey after this, too. So the Giants are Jets. So we've got Brees Hall as a... Who else is overlapping? No, Giants are not Jets. Giants are Vegas. So we got Genty, Bowers, and Geno. So a Giants guy does make sense here. To add from a Week 17 perspective. Jalen Noel's out there. That's about where he's going right now. Push a little further than you had been before, but whatever. Dante Thornton's there too. That's an interesting one. I don't have a wide receiver from them yet. Not that I think he's gonna get that much action, but it's a decent play, right? They said he's working with the starters here. Thornton was working with the Raiders starters during Monday's mandatory minicamp practice. Jonathan Williams, the Sports Illustrated reports. Thornton was selected in the 4th round of this year's draft, catching 26 passes for 661 yards and 6 touchdowns during his final year at Tennessee, and he already appears to be carving out a role for himself in the Las Vegas offense, as the team currently lacks proven talent behind Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker. Thornton could end up serving as the team's top wideouts early in his rookie season. Interesting news bit there. Okay. We're back. Now this says 7-12 filled. My phone says 8. We lost someone. Boo. Now my phone's a 7. Okay. Trying to get my face in frame, apparently. I leaned forward too much. We're going through some slows right now. Alright. Quarterback's completely dead with Josh Allen, Bo Nix. We're really good there. I haven't looked at this team in a while. We have Ingram and Kincaid, which I feel okay about if I had to run 2 there. I'd probably prefer a 3rd one just because I don't have that much faith in those guys. And we're at about pick 155 right now. And coming back, we have... I think I zoomed in on this last time. That's what I was doing in my draft, right? One like this. Oh, I think I grabbed the Chrome window and zoomed in on it too. I remember how I did that now. Okay. We're gonna do that. Let me see if I can do this. Alright, 1 second. That's right. I had the actual window here. Gotta log into my password. Nine and 12 filled. Oh boy, I might get this. Okay. Now we're gonna break this out over here. Move the channel over, that's fine. Sorry, give me a second here. Let's see if I can get this going just right. Perfect. Still sitting at 912 here. Will I try to resize the windows? Okay. Give me a right for 1 second. Let's see if we can flip this over. No, we cannot. Alright, we're trying here. Maybe I can go to a... Let's go to a... We're going to mess this up for a second. We're sitting at 9-12 still. Okay. Trying to get the properties in this to refresh. It's not showing Chrome at all. There we go. We got an update now. There we go. Beautiful. Fascinating. Whoa, we're moving things around live on camera. Okay. Looks pretty good. Fun. Okay. No, we're still sitting at 9-12. I can bust this one out fully here. Okay. That's over here. Yeah. Okay. 3 more at least. Not too bad. Amazing content there, that's for sure. Good thing nobody watches. Yeah, we might have to zoom like one like that. I'll look at it when we pull the board up and see. And then I just got a draft base in this one. Okay. Got it. So we're going to go back to this one. You can see the board usually. I don't know why it's not showing it. Oh, I'm not in the draft. That's why. No, I don't need notifications. Okay, so that gets you about 6 rounds. That gets you about 8. Okay. I think 6 rounds is probably better, and we can just scroll when we need to. Okay. We'll do that. We're still only sitting at 9-12, so let's run through some active drafts then. I don't remember if this is the one. Yeah, I don't need notifications a lot right now. Okay, this is one we were looking at before. Where were you going? 9-12. Long wait getting there. Okay. So our roster is Josh Allen. See if we can go to the board. Here's... I like doing it the other way. Our roster is Josh Allen, Bo Nix. So good at quarterback for sure. We don't have the... That's fascinating. Oh, it's not running here. That's why. Good way to tell me. Okay at tight end, obviously. This is one we just were running through. Yeah. Still sitting at 9-12. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't know why it keeps on popping me for the notifications there. That's lovely. We can go to the Schnauzer. This is the triple one. So this one's 8 picks away. And, okay. 10 and 12. Getting there, getting there. So here's the spot we are in the draft. Okay. So quarterback, Purdy, Tua, Cam Ward. We just took Cam Ward a round ago or so, or a few picks ago, I mean. Um, yeah, tight end were really good with Kittle and Jonathan Smith, so we feel good there. Got double connections there, which is great. Quarter or running back, we went heavy early, so we went Gibbs and then Achan, and only picked up Jaden Blue so far. So definitely need some help at running back. Probably filling in some upside shots. Not a lot of grinders that we necessarily need, because of the fact that we are have two elites there. So we're looking for some high upside swings, maybe one more stable player or so. So we got, Roshan's a high upside swing, whereas Eckler is the stable play here. So we got two of those sitting in that range if either one falls back to us. Now looking at the wide receivers, we have Tyreek Hill, Tet, Juwan Jennings, Matthew Golden, Emeka Ibuka, and Kyle Williams. So feeling not great about that clear crew. Where we have Gibbs and Etienne, we're probably going to go light at running back. So we need to still stack some potential upside talent here, because Tyreek, okay, a little bit shaky. We're looking at it, and then Tet, I do like the upside here. Juwan Jennings, we've seen that he can obviously explode. Golden's rookie, Mecca Ibuka's a rookie, Kyle Williams rookie here. So we're looking for some volume coming up here too, which may include you going after some vets or some less sexy names. We're at 11 of 12 filled in the Greyhound, so we're getting there, almost there. We'll jump back there now. Take a second, refresh. So it'll be ready to go when we go in, because we're at one person now. Could start at any given moment. Hoping soon. Hoping someone stumbles across this room. We'd go in waiting for this. I thought I'd have more success when I clicked this. I should have thought about that before I did it. But oh well. So close. Oh, Carl, glad to hear you're watching me kill time here while I wait for the one more person. I thought this was gonna feel way faster than it did. We're at 11 at least, almost there. Any day now. Maybe I jumped the gun when I saw it go to 11 that I need to I thought I had to come back here because I'd get a 12th and it would start. So all right, maybe we'll go play around in one of the ones we have for a second here. I gotta remember which window I put it in. There we go. It says 150. Okay. Zoom out here for a second to get to an active draft. Still trying to keep that one refreshed. Now we're down to 10. No. No. Oh, you're so close. It's going to be a stream of not drafting anything. I guess I could have done a best ball, by the way. A mania. Ugh. Oh, well. Sorry, can't find the stream chat. Oh, yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I haven't really figured out how to cover that anyways in OBS, so I'm not very good at it. I can see what you're typing anyway, so. Okay. This team. Okay. we were from the 5 slot. Jefferson Bowers. Pretty happy to get Bowers sliding back that far. I don't have many Jefferson Bowers builds. McLaurin, Hunter. Came back with Hampton and then James Conner on 56. I actually really like this team. Went deep into wide receiver with Golden and Mbuka there too. Just because I had taken those back-to-back running back picks. We're at 9 and 12 now in the Greyhound and might not be happening. Well, back to 10 and 12. Okay. Come back with Tyrone Tracy in the 9th, right? Even if Scadaboo's taking some of the work there, or, Singletary, whatever it ends up being, one of those guys. We know Tracy's going to be involved either way, right? So, going to feel comfortable with that. Quarterback was pretty happy to get Love and then Lawrence back to back there too. Stacked up with Jack Beck and then Eckler to eat some yardage there with Tracy. Obviously, three guys. Eckler, not a guy I love, but I'll take it. It's okay. So we're still half a round away here. We're sitting at 9 and 12 still in the draft. So all right, so half a round away. We're looking at maybe a third quarterback option here. That Jefferson Bowers team, it's nice, right? Just one of those rounds, one of those teams that fell perfectly in terms of what I was able to get. All right, so on this one, quarterback, I was happy with where I got this. I'd probably like a third one here with this one. I know Lawrence is probably primed, but I've been saying that for a few years now and have been wrong about it almost every year. So, But, got the Jalen Wright option there coming up. Let me look at what pick we actually have it at. Okay, so we got a long way to go before it comes back to us here. Yeah, I mean, it's all about equal. I guess Bowers is my only tight end here, right? Yeah, so at some point I need to get tight end depth. I'm not dying for it, but there's definitely some guys I could stack in the queue, like Strange, Likely, and Otten here. Otherwise, I feel myself pretty balanced. I got Geno, I got the right play. Throw Giddens on the list there too. Same with Sanders, so okay. Yeah, so we got a good little setup there in terms of who we got in the queue when we refresh it. 9-12 still. There. Okay, there's some guys we added to the queue. All right, let's go explore exposures for a minute. I might just have to do a best ball mania at this point, just to satisfy the live draft. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Now that's down to 8. All right, we're pulling out. We're just gonna do a best ball mania. Well, the appropriately named Greyhound that didn't happen, I guess, will have to be what we'll have to do. So, all right. Going back to Best Ball Mania, 20 seconds. Let's go. This will fill pretty fast. 6 people. It's like prime time in the West Coast here. I can't decide if 20 seconds or 30 seconds fill up faster. I don't actually know. It's always the big question for me. Well, we're at 5. That's good. All right, let's see where we're at. 4 people now, 3 people now. Okay, so we're starting to fill up. We're doing good here. So I think it's listed in the contests rules. Let me see. 10.8%. 15 million prizes. Right, so you have, I mean, it's with a total entrance 672 by 672. I should probably make sure this draft isn't actually alive yet. Okay, no, it's still at 9 to 12. So it's yeah, Carl's asking about the rake here. Oh, overall cumulative? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be it's 672 672. Then it's 25 entries, and then they're making 0.18108, like 1.8 million. Waiting for 3 people. Cumulative. Yeah, I mean, that's just for one tournament, right? It's good. It's good to be the king. All right. 3 people still. Come on. Last three. Really struggling here for the stream right now. Last two. Yeah, let's go. One person. Yes. Almost there. One person. Great content. Great live content. Okay. This is where we were on the Greyhound. We couldn't get anyone, but I think this tournament's a little bigger. There we go. Yay. All right. Let's pull that up. Okay. All right. All right, pick 3. There we go. In 23 seconds. Do they go Chase or do they go? Or do they go Jefferson or do they go Barkley at 2? Is the question. Finally got a live draft. Woohoo. Getting tired too. First pick, an auto pick. Jamar Chase. Okay. And second pick, an auto pick. If you auto pick, the Saquon, right? Yep. Okay. Justin Jefferson. All right, so we got CD, Bijan, CMC going. Gibbs, Puka, Jaunty, Neighbors. I don't know if I can scroll down a little bit on the page. I can't even pull this window out. Okay. Oh, I could have popped it out. That's what I should do. I'm going to try to do this here. Hold on real quick. There we go. That's a better view. Okay. It's probably not quite the right size though. Nah, I don't know. I did. Yeah, I mean, I actually was sensing a little bit of that lag too, so I'm not really quite sure what's going on there. I have it open in 2 windows, which could be part of it, but all right, maybe I fixed it then with that. All right, coming back. So now coming back board. Oh boy, moving quickly here. I mean, Bowers is there. Oh no! I got all excited there for a second. Oh man, that'd have been beautiful at that spot. Okay, so we're gonna take Bucky here. I'm not a big Josh Jacobs, so okay. Coming back around on the turn here, we got the stack with Tyreek and Tampa Bay if we want to. Not super into Tyreek, but I think I would probably play that McBride if he comes back as well. McLaurin, Tyreek. I mean, I'll probably do Tyreek for the correlation there. Just Tampa Bay, Miami. So Wilson goes next. Okay. T. Yeah, so the really question is, there goes Chase Brown. And Josh Jacobs still at the top of the board. Man, that'd be another heavy. I'm trying to stay away from these super heavy double RB builds here. If I can avoid it. Although I will say Jefferson, Bucky, McBride would be pretty good. So it's coming up like delayed. No, hold on, let me make my pick. Okay, McBride goes there. Okay, so I'm going to take Tyreek over McLaurin here and over Josh Jacobs. All right, let me see if I can fix. All right, I'm wondering if the it lost something in the stream. All right, hold on. Sorry, I got a little bit of time to make a pick, so let me go try to fix that, and I'll try to pull it back up. Okay. It should be doing Chrome. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out too. Can you? It should be running through the end of round 3 now. All right, I'll do this. I'll just do it a little bit differently. Okay, Kyron Williams, yeah. So it's just the page isn't updating itself. I got it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that should be about where it is. I've got... What is this? Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, I think it was like a page on top of that page is what was happening. Okay. That probably should be better now. No, that's fine. That's good. Let me go. DJ Moore just went. Okay. I got it. I think that should work. Okay, so coming back. We're going to grab Jaden if he's there. Coming around. Hunter, Hampton, Worthy for sure. I'm not doing the double stack on Miami. I think there's way too much riding on that. So Kenneth Walker just went now. Worthy goes, okay, let's grab Daniels. Now I wish I'd grab McLaurin over Tyreek. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. That's sometimes the way it burns sometimes. Coming back, I still like mostly a lot of the wide receivers here. I mean, I'd be fine. I was going to say, if Hunter goes, which he does, then in the next tier with those Pickens, I'm moving Pickens up. So it's probably Pickens or Hampton for me. I get the Washington-Dallas stack there then, and I can maybe back stack Daniels a little bit later. So Kittle just went. Yeah, okay, I think it's keeping him now. I think I was just had too many things. Let me know if you're seeing it, trailing it all there. I'll try to keep up with the picks going on. There goes DK Metcalf. So this is the Hunter picker. Okay, so there goes Hampton. Okay, so that makes my decision pretty easy here. I know it says Sutton over that, but I'm taking Pickens for the stack. For the week 17 correlation, I mean, not the stack. Yeah, I agree. I probably don't have to backstack Daniels. Yeah, okay. I think I fixed it. I just was kind of running too much stuff there. I think it wasn't refreshing in the background. I don't think I have to backstack Daniels, but you can find some ways to do it. It's not horrible to play it. He's I mean, he's so good on his own anyways. Like, he wasn't necessarily be stacked last year, obviously. Just between taking an aging Tyreek and taking McLaurin for the Daniels connection there would have been nice. I don't have a ton of share of Daniels actually, so I was pretty happy to grab him. Okay, so running through picks. We got the guy right after me going a 1-3-1 build, 0-1-3-1 build. Some heavy RB after that at Glick. Juicy Jew. Running back. Okay, yeah, you can pick Hurts there. Looking to see anything that interesting here so far. Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess pick 10 is doing a 0 RB build so far. So we'll be coming back at about 10 picks or so. We got pick 70. Obviously, quarterback we feel set on. Looking to fill out really any one of running back, wide receiver, tight end. Possible plays are Sam Laporta for the connection at Minnesota. We can get Debo. Don't love Debo, but we can get Debo. I have way too much Chris Godwin. We'll be looking at Travion Henderson as well at running back. Montgomery also plays at running back. All right, so there goes Harvey. 62, so he's dropped like probably 4. I'd say like between, I don't know, 4 and 10 spots. Since the Dobbins signing, he was going like in the mid-50s before, late 50s, mid to late 50s. All right, so we'll be at pick 70. We can grab it. We'll go kind of tier this Debo. I was going to say if Laporta's there, that's interesting, but he's going to be gone. There goes Travion Henderson, too. Oof, that's a little rough. There goes Debo. Dang. Oh, that was rough. All right. And Olave goes as a value pick, too. Okay, so we're going to slide to David Montgomery here with Minnesota week 17. And we'll take a wide receiver coming back. Ouch. A lot of targets just went off the board, and it was 3 of those 5 picks. That was a little rough avalanche there. I got his triple sniped. I was like, I'll take Laporta or Travion or Debo, and all 3 went in a row there. That was rough. Okay, I think it's a little early for Ibuka. What's his ADP at? Yeah, 93. Might be able to slide him coming back. So Jaden Reed. is probably an option. We need to exit here probably with a wide receiver. I think most likely from a build perspective, which probably means we're gonna miss Hawkinson at 87. Means possibility. I don't want to reach him though. There's other guys I'd rather have. I gotta move Mbuko down my queue here. So we're at Jacoby Myers or Jaden Reed, depending on how we want to go about doing it. There goes Caleb Johnson. Okay, we are going to go Jaden Reed. And there goes Jacoby Myers. Yep, one or the other going there for sure. Okay. So now we still have pressure on wide receiver here a little bit, I think, from a board perspective. Pressure running back, but not awful. Not in love with David Montgomery, but he's serviceable there to eat some early season work. But that means we got to build in some upside at the second part of our wide receiver or running back room now. Tight end we're still searching for, hoping Hawkinson slides back, but very, very unlikely. There goes Patty Mahomes to the Laporta owner. Golden goes. This guy at pick 9 has a pretty nice running back wide receiver build. Love, Dak, or JJ is QB2. Yeah, I got a lot of options from there. I probably will depends on where the rest of the draft goes in other positions. Like I'll kind of just play to it based on what I have available. Yeah, there goes Hawkinson. So, Love's ADP is 128. Let me see where the other ones are. Dak's 115. JJ's like 130. I know. I just looked at that. 132. Yeah. So I probably got another 1 or 2 rounds. Like I could take it at the turn maybe if I wanted to grab one of the ones, but I probably will wait and play for one of the other ones. Because I definitely only want to go 2 QB build, so I'm leaning more towards Love JJ than I probably am Dak, but sometimes he slides. So okay, now it's coming back up to me. I mean Kelsey's there. You know, I don't love the Kelsey build, but I'd take him. Kelsey's not there. Okay, so we're looking at Cooper Kupp. Brian Robinson, Washington would be a logical play here as well, as would Jordan Mason. I'm starting to warm up a little bit to Jalen Warren at running back. Okay, we're up and we're on the clock. We're going to go Cooper Kupp, take a shot on that one, and we're going to grab a running back coming back. Yes. Okay. I do not love Cooper Kupp. I just took a little bit past ADP. It's not a thing. Hope is Brian Robinson would slide back, which maybe still will happen. That'd be nice. That means we're going to be punting tight end here a little bit, which is fine. I can grab likely some. Okay, there goes Higgins. Okay, so we get B-Rob coming back. I like that to build up our running back room a little bit. Again, probably not in love with B-Rob, but goes well with the Washington build. Okay, so now we'll start stacking those quarterbacks on with Prescott, Love, and Goff going into the queue. Jonnu Smith, Ingram, and Andrews going in the queue at tight end as well. Okay. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Scroll the F down. I haven't seen that much stacking, by the way. This guy's Arizona. Oh, he is Harrison. Okay, so he got Harrison there. Let's see the Purdy guy. I usually try to watch who's actually paying attention and who's not. Let's just run through real quick. Cincinnati Burrow. Yeah, he is the Chase Higgins Brown Burrow stack. So he's pretty well stacked there in the front. San Francisco with Kittle, because he did a really nice job doing that. McBride's not with Kyler. He's got Fields naked, which I know he's got Fields with Wilson, so that's not bad at all either there. I've got a little bit. I don't have much of the Washington. Bowers and Kyler has Harrison, AJ Brown, Jalen. Okay, we're dealing with mostly people doing a lot of the same thing here, which is good to see. Henry, Lamar, Flowers stack here. Lots of builds actually. This is probably why some of that slides are falling, is because Washington's falling because a lot of people here are paying attention to builds. I don't always get that. Still get a lot of snipes, unfortunately. Yeah, tight end's getting a little dicey. I mean, we do have a good play with Jonnu, even though I'm not convinced of everything. It's right about ADP, and I've got all three of those quarterbacks coming back to me right now, assuming it plays through. The Burrow Purdy guy should not be taking a third quarterback. The Fields guy might. I guess he could take one or two. But it seems unlikely. So, but there goes Dak. So the question is, can we push through Love, Goff, and McCarthy? I think we do. So we're going to go Jonnu here and grab a tight end. Gets me my Miami Tampa Bay build a little bit with Bucky there, so we got a backside of that. Now we're just gonna wait for one of the quarterbacks to come back through. So Love, Goff, McCarthy. Do we have any bye week issues with Daniels? No bye week issues with Daniels. We should be good. Fine playing all three of them. Lakers Goff. That was the weakest one because we only had David Montgomery, so it was gonna be a super late back stack on like Tesla or something. Round 17 or 18, so that's the best one. I'd rather have them go. Facial tootin'. I completely agree with you, Carl. I do not love Jonnu either. I probably don't have a lot of him because of that, because I tend to avoid him in that scenario. It fit with the build perfectly there, and it's like I'm not going to be a 0% Jonnu guy, I guess. But it does not feel good as my one. I'll probably take three tight ends here because of that. I don't have a lot of confidence in him. We're good at, by the way, at quarterback. So the question is, do we want to stack Love or do we want to go JJ? So we've got Love with Reed or JJ with Jefferson. I'm gonna go JJ here and just do a little bit different between those two. Mostly because I'm trying to get a little bit more JJ right now. I've been taking Love, so my Love ownership is higher. So. Yeah, but I have Jefferson there, so if I'm getting the pick there, might as well go in a little bit. All right, so now we got to look at what damage we did. We still need tight end. With Jonnu there, like we just talked about, still need obviously wide receiver and running back. We're done at quarterback completely. So we'll pull Love off of our queue right now. Draft's moving pretty fast too, which is good. All right, so coming back, we have Jake Ferguson. We can do Tucker Kraft. Gets us something there. Then we're into like no correlations at all. We could obviously throw Ertz on there too. He's a little bit later at one. Well, there goes Loveland. There goes Kraft. Yikes. I do like Likely as well as someone who has potential upside. And then in the running back room, we're going to talk about Jaden Blue. So coming back, we're going to be pick 142 and 147. So that really puts Blue, Ferguson, and Likely as some of the top candidates here. I don't love Eckler, but I could obviously grab both of the Washington running backs. Not in love with doing that. I like kind of betting in one, obviously. So Dobbins, Spears are also, I guess, potential options. Wouldn't be quite as strong for my build. goes Goddard, Benson. There goes Love finally goes. That was a long time. There goes Likely. I still really leave Ferguson the only option at tight end. There goes Jaden Blue. Well, that makes Ferguson the obvious pick here. For me, it's a disappointing miss on Jaden Blue. That's okay. It does push J.K. Dobbins and Ray Davis up the board, though. Now we're looking at, instead of grabbing Ertz, we can grab Ertz around later. Yeah, Ferguson works the build, so it's totally fine. And it gives me an option to play like Ertz or K-Dotton after that. At some point, we can throw Miles Sanders on the list, too. I know it's ugly, but I'll take it. Ferguson might be better than Jonnu. Okay, so we'll be looking at J.K. Dobbins or Ray Davis. I'm going to go with Ray Davis here between the two. Dobbins is a buy overlap with Brian Robinson, just in terms of room build. But I'll take Dobbins if he falls, or if for some reason Ray Davis gets taken right here. Okay, we're good. Not correlated or anything there, just need some running back depth. And I think the room made sense. So. All right. So we're still looking at tight end. We got Ertz stacked up. So next time coming back around, we're going to be, I'm going to scroll down here, 166 and 171. So we're going to be in that Ertz-Otten territory for tight ends, which will play well with us. At wide receiver... I mean, we could play Josh Palmer, I guess, if he slides back. He probably won't. His ADP is like 150. And we're really looking at, 170 probably. There's not a lot. We could play Hopkins, I think, at 182 is not a bad play with the Baltimore Green Bay. At some point, structurally, Eckler doesn't make sense, but if he slides far enough back, I probably will grab him too. Because his ADP is 156. He's right about ADP right now. Never mind. Jalen Wright makes sense here too at running back. There goes Eckler. Yeah, I said he was like probably right about ADP anyways, so. There goes Josh Palmer too. This guy is Herbert and Young, are those, and Baker. Okay, so we went three quarterback build with Baker. Some people have. I've been kind of doing Baker with some twos. Obviously a little risky. Bo Nix with a 3. Got a little... Stroud and Lamar, that's nice. Mahomes and Love. Okay. There goes Cam Ward backing up Jalen Hurts. Okay. Grabbing McCarthy there was the right play. All right. We're still looking at... there goes... Darn. There goes... All right, we're going to grab Ertz here. Probably could have let him slide, but he was close. I'd rather get that than not. And then I think I'm still trying to decide what to do at wide receiver. If we want to go Pat Bryant, Jalen Noel, I'd probably rather go Hopkins coming back around here. It's a little bit early for Hopkins. But there goes Pat Bryant. I mean, I'd probably like that over McMillan. Although McMillan does get to Miami, Tampa Bay. Actually, I probably should do McMillan. Although he's a wide receiver 4, really. That's where I'm kind of like, is Hopkins higher up? Well, there goes McMillan. That kind of solves that issue. So, like, Will Hopkins for the build. Okay. Little early on Hopkins. That's okay. I reached a little bit there. I have enough Noel right now. So it's a little bit of that guy who's up at ADP is not the guy I want to take right now. Yeah, the tight end room is very much like I have a buy overlap with Ertz and Johnny, but I have Ferguson in there. The tight end room's just like, okay, one of those guys be okay in that given week. They're all kind of mid, right? It's I don't know. This is a weird team. Not a typical team I'm drafting right now. I gotta say that it's kind of interesting here. So maybe it's because I haven't gone a lot of Daniels, and so that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I think that sniping that occurred was probably the biggest pain point. That was like the David Montgomery pick. That was the one where I just thought, oh, David Montgomery, because it was made sense there, and I just I didn't love that because it was just all these guys, Debo and Travion and Laporta, all going right there. It threw me off a little bit. So that's probably the pick I regret the most right now. Um, if I should have gone wide receiver and then come back with a running back a little bit later, but that's okay. So, all right, so we're down to our last 3 picks here. We're gonna obviously tight ends dead, quarterbacks dead, so we're just looking at filling out running back on wide receiver depth here. Miles Sanders, the top of our board, coming back, which is going to be pick 190, right about his ADP of 195. We're going to throw Marshawn Lloyd in there too. We just were going to throw Shipley in there, but never mind, that's not going to go. I also will grab Rashard Smith or Jarquez Hunter, just guys that like to throw in late as potential upside guys. Not really sure what to do at wide receiver. Ty Felton's like a round 18 guy. Coker's there. Wicks is there. Savion Williams there. I mean, all of these are week 17 bringbacks, but man, Ollie Gordon's is an interesting one from a running back perspective too. So okay, so we're hoping Sanders comes here and we can fill out another running back spot with Miles Sanders, as weird as that sounds. Okay, we'll take it. Very unsexy pick to fit with my unsexy picks, but could be the guy grinding with Jaden Blue's doing the speed stuff, and I'm okay with that. All right, so now we need to hit up wide receiver here. So if Coker's there. Sladen's another interesting guy. Okay, that was a little bit delayed there, too. Okay, that was just the draft to go in, though. Okay, Nick Chubb goes. Wow, Nick Chubb jumping up ADPs. Sladen's gone. Keaton Mitchell goes. One more. Keenan Allen goes. Beautiful. We are going to go Jalen Coker. All right. Now we can go either way at the wide receiver room or running back room. I probably feel the need to attack the running back room a little bit. So the running backs are Bucky, Montgomery, B-Rob, Ray Davis, Miles Sanders. Maybe get some upside flash there. So, that's a Marshawn Lloyd, Blake Corum, Rashard Smith, Jarquez Hunter type. Other option is at wide receiver is De'Ami Brown, Dontavian Wicks, Savion Williams. Nothing, and Ty Felton, I guess, to stack if you want to stack potential for Ty Felton with JJ. Nothing I love there for sure at the wide receiver room. Some of the other guys, obviously, like Aiden I. Mitchell, makes sense for the builds. Tutu with Stafford. I mean, Roman Wilson, if we don't have anything from Cleveland or Pittsburgh either, would be an option. But he's someone I throw on there at the end. Like, he could be the wide receiver 2 in Pittsburgh. Which could get some volume for sure. But I think I'm slightly more comfortable with the wide receiver room being Jefferson, Tyreek, Pickens, Reed, Cup. Like, I feel like I have pretty good depth there, and then Hopkins for the occasional bump week, and Coker if he pans out, and get some work there. So I think probably going to lean towards attacking the running back room with Lloyd, Corum, or Smith. One of those guys. Obviously, Ollie Gordon's an interesting option too. A later one that fits with the Miami build there a little bit. I probably like the other one's slightly better. There goes Brashard Smith. Not to the Mahomes guy either. Here goes Ontavian Wicks. All right, so we're hoping Marshawn Lloyd falls back to us. That's the hope. And then if not, we're gonna go Jarquez Hunter. Xavier Restrepo. Oh, we're up. Marshawn Lloyd made it back to us. Woohoo. Awesome. All right, to balance it out a little bit, I mean, feels pretty good. So, overview of the class is quarterback. We got Daniels, round 4. JJ, round 11. To come in just a 2 QB build. At running back, we go Bucky Irving, round 2. David Montgomery, round 6, in our panic pick there. Bree Bob, round 9. Ray Davis, round 13. And we got Sanders, round 16. And then Marshawn Lloyd, round 18. At wide receiver, Justin Jefferson in 1. Tyreek in 3. Pickens in 5. Reed in 7. Cooper Kupp in 8. Then we stayed off wide receiver for quite a while. So between round 9 to 14, don't take a wide receiver. Obviously, we're looking to attack that tight end position there. But in hindsight, you see that it dry up a little bit from some of the guys, like a Quentin Johnson, who's probably going to be starting. And then it starts getting into a few of the later run guys. So come back with Hopkins in round 15 and Coker in round 17. That ends up finishing it off. So overall, the total roster looks like Daniels and McCarthy at quarterback, Irving, Montgomery, B-Rob, Ray Davis, Miles Sanders, and Marshawn Lloyd. At running back, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Pickens, Reed, Kupp, Hopkins, and Coker at wide receiver, and then Smith, Ferguson, Ertz at tight end. It's a 2-6-7-3 build. All right. There we have it. Not right now. Do not allow me notifications. That last pick was Tyler Lockett, by the way. We'll catch on the stream real quick. All right. That is going to do it for the stream. If I can figure out how to kill it.